Thank you for choosing to download MobileMill to create your project. Here you will learn how to use the software and get the best out of MobileMill. This is what MobileMill will look like when you open the software. I'm going to load a project so you can see what MobileMill can look like with some components filled in. Here you will see that there are 5 windows that make up the software. These are Project. This window compiles all of the project's components and can keep your project organized using folders that you can expand to manage many different components at once. All of this information is then stored in the MobileMill folder under Workspace. Design View. This window is split into 2 tabs called Designer and Scripts. Designer shows you what your project will look like over different platforms, such as Android and Apple devices, after selecting the platform from the View Targets list. You also have a refresh button that updates your designer window if you have made any changes to components in the properties window. Scripts help you add more controls to your project in a mind map-like construct. Properties. This window helps with the positioning of images and variables of the project. You can tweak the image's rotation, placement, animation, scale, and general appearance of your project. Log. This window shows you any information the system wants you to know. It shows build errors while you are creating your project and automatically checks for updates to the software. The 2 buttons at the top of the screen here are Clear the Log and Copy Line to Clipboard. Asset View. The Asset View shows the images and graphics used in the project and is split into 3 tabs. Materials describes a surface. Textures is the images you have in your project that are usually saved as PNG files. Images shows the images you have in your project. Asset View is also where you can create sprite sheets for your project by clicking the button here. Now, if we go back to MobileMill as a whole, you will see the menu bar at the top of the screen has 7 options. File opens, saves, and quits the software. A window will pop up when you click open and list the projects you have, including a filter bar at the top if you have a number of projects. Build allows you to build your project in iOS, Android, desktop or web, as well as export your project to the web using Quickfire. You can also clean mobile web here. Edit helps you undo or redo actions. Assets takes you to the Assets store and helps you upload your component to the Assets store. You can also manage the internationalization of your project from the drop-down list to decide and manage the different languages you want your project to incorporate so users from all over the world can use your project when finished. View Targets is a tab that lets you add and view targets you have set for your project, and will show you how your project will look over different platforms in the Design View window. Settings gives you the option to install IDE plugins and look at global settings. Help gives you more information about the software. You'll also see that there are 4 buttons below the menu bar. The first button opens existing projects, as you have seen when I opened this project. The green plus button lets you add a new project like this. You can either make your new project empty or graphical. For this video, we are going to make a graphical project. We'll give this project a name and then click Create Project. This window will pop up next, asking you to enter your unique identifier. We have com.mobilemill in here, but you can put your own unique identifier in. After this, you can create your project. The last 2 buttons are the Save button and the button that launches the IDE. Save will update any C++ files, header files, and layout files for you. For the final button, you will need Visual Studio 15 Community Edition to get into the code, and when you have this, the IDE should start running when you click the button, like this.